Hello, my happy fruits. I'm here on this glorious day to bring you a video about a book I read called Peace Talks by Jim Butcher. I read it a while ago, but I wanted to give it a little time to simmer in people's minds and avoid being too spoilery too quick, because that's something that I've always had a problem with people. Like, people get really excited about something and they just start giving information, and it's too much. So I figured a couple weeks would give people time to be able to talk about spoilers, right? If I need to wait more, like a month, please leave a comment and tell me what you would appreciate. But anyway, Peace Talks. Great book. Too short. That's really my only beef with it, and that's kind of like the main thing I want to get away, because I really did enjoy it. But I did pay $15 for it, and it was like half the size of a regular Dresden Files novel. But it was good. Like, do I think I got my money's worth? Yes. But my thing with Jim Butcher is basically shut up and take my money. So, there's that. I'm just a smidge biased. I've been reading the series for over 10 years. So yeah, quite a fan. And I gotta be honest that when I first started reading it, I didn't like it. I loved the world building. Like, the world building is phenomenal, but there were parts of it that were pretty rapey. Lots of dubious consent issues, and it just, Harry wasn't that great. Like, he wasn't terrible. It's not like he's Patrick Bateman or something, but he just, there were issues with a capital I and a copyright symbol, or a trademark symbol. I'm not sure which one. Anyway, this book, Peace Talks, it's the 16th book in the series, and it basically starts like days after the 15th book ends. So it was weird, because it's been 5 years between books for me, and I didn't want to read all of the books just because it's a lot of books, and I had other books to read, so I just dove right into it. And the only thing that I had forgotten that I was like, was that I thought that Harry had told Ebenezer, or that he'd found out somehow that Thomas was Harry's brother. So reading that, I was like, but doesn't he know? No, he did not. But now he does, so family reunions, so awkward. Yeah, especially considering Ebenezer tried to kill Harry, but that didn't work out. So we're getting a 17th book. Although, I guess, considering that Harry has already died and spent a book as a ghost, that really doesn't mean much in the series. But yeah, so I really liked it. The main focus of the plot is rescuing Thomas, who has basically gone into a safe house and killed someone. I'm not going to tell you who, spoilers, but that was surprising. What was surprising to me was that it took them so long to figure out why he would do that, when, like, it was patently obvious to me why. Like, the reason they give, it's like, oh, yes, well, of course that makes sense, but people are like, why on earth would Thomas do such a thing? Okay. I swear, Harry Dresden has, like, one functioning brain cell. I swear, Harry Dresden has, like, one functioning brain cell. And it doesn't function all that great all the time. But that's okay. Contrary to what it sounds like I'm saying, I actually really do love the series. And as the books have gone on, it's just gone exponentially better. They're really good. So, like, if you can get past, like, the uncomfortableness of the first 6 or 7, and I know that's a lot, but like I said, I really do love the world building. Like, the world the Butcher built is, like, so incredible. Like, the ideas that he's throwing out there are just, it's very cool. So Harry ends up teaming up with Laura Wraith, who is actually doing more than being, alluring and villainous, which is nice. I mean, she still is, because that's the series, but And then we have the ending where apparently a Titan is coming to destroy Chicago. And, like, there's, like, a lot of relationships in this book, but I just wanted to get away. But, yeah, so it's like, holy cliffhanger. Okay, well, everything okay? Probably. Because, you know, Dresden is the hero, but then again, he did die and he was a ghost through an entire book, so who knows? But I really love the relationships in this series. Harry and Karen are finally together, like, officially. Karen's healing from her wounds and dealing with being disabled, and that aspect of the relationship, like, really intrigued me. Like, I wish that there was more of that, of dealing with having a body that could do so many things and then just having that taken away from you. It kind of deals with it, but I would be really interested in, like, seeing that aspect from Karen's point of view. You know what I mean? But, I mean, Karen's still a badass. It's funny. Okay, actually, another thing that I keep on forgetting every time I read these books, and it's so weird because you think that it would, like, jump out at me, but Harry is 6'9". That's huge. He is a big man. So, like, every time he's like, oh, and Karen seems so tall, but she's really, like, 5 foot. It's like, okay, you know, that's quite the height difference. And then there's Harry and Michael, and how Michael is tired, and how they haven't seen Molly because she's ashamed of what her parents will think of her. That broke my heart. That was a gut punch. And it's like, of course they'll accept you, sweetheart, but Charity has been kind of iffy about that, especially considering her past. And Michael, like, the fact that I honestly don't know makes it so intriguing. Like, I like to think that they would accept their daughter with open arms, but maybe not. The thing with, like, the gray court and the black court and the wardens, it's so politicky, but, like, it's mixed up with just enough action and a family relationship and dynamic that it's like, okay, this is cool. I don't like overly politically magic books usually. I don't know, because it just seems like it could be easily solved by, like, you saying, okay, I'll do this and you do this and we'll shake on it and it'll be cool. Anyway, but yeah, I do think it was worth 15 bucks to read it. It was a great read. It was a great continuation of the series. I have no idea what people are talking about when they say it reads like bad fanfic, because, like, honestly, a lot of these relationships have been culminated in, like, the book for years. So it's like, okay, where are you getting this from? Have you not read the series? But I think the best thing is that Harry's content now. He really is, and it's great to see that, like, with all this trouble, like, he's actually genuinely happy. And that's what I want for my book friends. And for them to not be creepy. But there's a little creepiness with Molly, but that's because of the Winter Night mantle. So at least there's a reason for it besides he's being a douchebag. Like, he can't help, literally cannot help these feelings. And he controls them. He really does. So that's good. It's good to acknowledge that the books have gotten better over time. And Butcher has definitely gotten better at writing women. So yeah, the next book comes out in September, and I am super excited to read it. And I will definitely give you guys a review on that when I get it. Depending on the response to this, it may be sooner after the book releases, or it might be later after the book releases. So we shall find out. I don't know. I'm kind of tempted to just release them the day it comes out, and then just put spoiler warnings in the tags, and like if somebody comes across it, I warn them. You know? Let me know what you think about that. Please like and subscribe because the YouTube algorithm is a complete nightmare. Anyway, have a hoopy day, keep pretty.